Okay, so tonight we are going to moisturize our beautiful kinky coily hair before bed. And yeah, you can please feel free to do it too. I'm sorry, I'm a bit tired. Okay, today was a very interesting day. I tried to pull an all-nighter, and I'm a mommy of a he's 10 months now, a 10-month-old. Yeah, bad idea. I was like, yeah, I'll just take a nap when I'll go to sleep when he takes his nap, so we can sleep together. Babe had to sit my butt down and be like, go to sleep, because I was not in the best moods, and I was like just about to go to bed. And I'm like, I need to moisturize my hair. I need to do better with my self-care. So here we are. Y'all like my soft glam? I try to do I just got some new products. I really don't use a lot of makeup at all. I think we'll do a lot less tomorrow, but I just wanted to try and do it myself, just to learn and get better at doing my own makeup. I usually just do like something real simple, but it's my first time in a little minute doing the concealer and all that stuff. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. Today's topic is mommy changes. Okay, this is the leave-in conditioner I'm using tonight. Give her a shout out. Hopefully you can see that. Miss Jessie's leave-in conditioner, soybean and aloe. Honestly, I really think our hair, especially if you have like kinky hair, like our hair changes over time, and maybe it's pregnancy, maybe not. One of my man's friends put us onto this one, and sorry the light is off. Okay, when I turn the light on, the fan turns on automatically, and I didn't want y'all listening to the fan all night. So yeah, this stuff right here, if you have like 2A to 3B hair texture, I think this will be a really good one. This is I mean, it's got like, probably a bit more chemicals. We can always make a natural alternative, but yeah, Sleek and Shine leave-in conditioner. It's really good. So I'm gonna use a little bit of this and some of that, and we're just gonna get to moisturizing. But yeah, tonight and no, I'm not detangling, even though I should. I was gonna wait till tomorrow because I'm coming, as you can see, look, I'm coming out of a twist out. I was wearing a little twist out for a little minute, and then I was wearing it in a bun, and I was just like, you can tell like the textures, can you see? Or kind of, it's a little dark, but the candles are going, making a little intimate mommy moment. But yeah, okay, to the topic. Stay on topic. But mommy changes. Oh goodness. To start, I think right now, being a mom has definitely, like, when people say it changes you, it definitely does. And like during your pregnancy experience, a lot of women change in different ways, but my experience, like, I didn't know it at the time. I was yes, anxious, but also I think dealing with identity loss. Like when I try to remember things that I wanted to do for myself, and like just goals and aspirations, I used to be so scatterbrained to the point, like, I wanted to do not every single thing, but I had all these things that I wanted to do. It was just like a matter of which one is first. And then once I got to about second trimester, man, like it was gone. You know how guys sometimes say, like, or like guys will say, what, you'll ask a guy, like, what are you thinking about? And he'll be like, nothing. And apparently sometimes they're literally thinking about nothing. In my experience, it's never been me not thinking of nothing until my second trimester of pregnancy. And that was absolutely a wild experience, because not only was I anxious, but I was also like, couldn't even remember things about myself. And I'm like, will I ever be the same again? Like, they say, like, pregnancy brain, like, you're forgetful and all those things. And, like, yes, that's true. But there's also a lot of other symptoms of, like, you know, like, after you give birth to the baby, postpartum depression. But also, when you're pregnant, there are different kinds of, you're literally, your brain is chemically changing. And, like, not even just on the physical and, like, I guess you could say on the cellular level, but also, I guess you could say kind of like spiritually, maybe. Like, you're mourning spiritually and maybe mentally. You're mourning the end of your life just with you, you know? Like, after you have a baby, like, you're no longer just going to be taking care of just you. Like, you're mourning your single, not your single self, but your old self. Like, it's really a mourning process of, like, your old self. Like, now that I think that I'm just now coming out of postpartum depression within the last couple of months. And it wasn't like super heavy, but it was mainly like, you know, random, let's say mood, not really mood swings, but forgetfulness, being down, and like, still trying to keep a positive outlet, but it really being hard for me to smile. Like, I had to force it, and I'm just like, and then again, that, what do you call it? That, the identity loss. Like, I was really trying to learn myself again, and slowly but surely, I'm so grateful. Slowly but surely, I started to regain myself again, and I was just like, whoa. That's when I finally realized, like, hey, like, I was not the same. Like, sometimes when you're in it and you go to the doctors and the doctor's asking you all these questions, like, do you feel, you know, you don't want to say the wrong things because you don't want them trying to take your baby, but sometimes you don't even know until you're out of it. And when you can take this time, and I hope, you know, if it's nighttime or whatever time it is, you're moisturizing or doing your skincare with me, because we have to, as mamas, as women in general, and even men, you know, we have to take time to take care of ourselves, because you're not just your titles. You are you have your own, I guess, purpose in this life. And so, I mean, like, you have to dive deep. Once you get a chance and you take that time to dive deep into yourself and who you are, and who you are, what you want, and not who you are when it comes to, like, titles, but who you, like, once you take the chance to remember who you are, then it really, like, helps you become the best version of yourself, so that you can be the best version of you for the people around you. So, like, yeah, I'm just getting back to that, like, loving on myself and taking the time. She a little dry up here. Let's get that up doing the sides for a minute. Tomorrow I'm gonna detangle, okay? Don't worry about it, sweetheart. The goal of tonight is to get her moisturized. but yeah, you gotta take time for yourself and loving yourself. But, you know, pregnancy is a beautiful experience, even though, like, you're growing a whole nother human inside of you. Your weight can change. You see a lot of mommies, like, working now and stuff like that. And if you didn't know this, I didn't really know this until I watched one of these little shorts on YouTube. It was actually hilarious. A little animated thing that tells you about different things that can happen in the womb. Like, it was showing how when a baby is being developed, the placenta literally takes all the nutritious food that the mom was eating and gives it to the baby, and all the unhealthy things that she's eating while she's pregnant, sending it back to the mama. So if that's 100%, or at least 60% true, then that means that can cause more weight gain during pregnancy, because your nutritious food is going, to your baby. And so if all you're eating is nutritious food, I'm sure you're not going to have, an excess amount of weight loss. I mean, not weight loss, but weight gain. And then after pregnancy, and then you're going back down into your natural size. And I'm on my weight loss journey. Your girl is, I'm like average. I'm a little above average height, but I was like around 200 after I gave birth. So postpartum journey, I think after like a couple months or so, I was like pushing 200, 198, around there. And then, over time, because you still have to fuel your body in order to breastfeed. And so, eating and trying to breastfeed, over time, it took me a few months, but I want to say within the last couple of months, what's really helped me with weight loss, because right now I'm still want to lose maybe about 20 more pounds, but like right now I'm at like 160, 165, 163, 165, in that little range. And so what's really helped me is calorie deficit, eating in a calorie deficit, but still staying hydrated so you can still produce good amounts of milk, and working out, doing workouts here and there. What's his name? The Beast? No, not Beast, but there's a YouTuber on here. He's mad ripped, got a beautiful family, and yeah, he does 10-15 minute workout videos, and so I'll be trying to do those. I do that. I've been doing it for maybe like a week now. I really like them though. Yeah, like in the morning before baby wakes up, or during nap time, just get in a quick 10-15 minute workout. Or even if you don't really have time for a whole lot of stuff, you ain't worked out all day, bro, get down, hit 2 to 3 sets of 5 push-ups, and do them little dead bugs. Do 2 to 3 sets of, let's go for 15. You'll get there eventually, but you gotta really focus on those muscles as you're doing it. Mind and body, unity with the mind and body, so that your muscles can get used to that action and start mending the abs again, and not like mending them, but like bringing them together again. And it's just really been helpful to do little stuff like that and take time for myself. And so I hope that I might do a part 2, because I've kind of been all over the place with this video, but yeah, being a mommy is definitely a beautiful experience, but it is also just transformative. And even it's almost like, yes, it's similar to being in a relationship with somebody, but like now you're building a whole nother relationship with a human being that you've literally created in your body. So yeah, it teaches you so many things about yourself. Like when it comes to parenting styles, it makes depending on how you react to certain things, like you start to figure out how you want to raise your child. And yeah, so your girl's done moisturizing. She's pretty decent. Yeah, that'll be the end of this vid, but I'm gonna put my hair back in a ponytail, put a bonnet on, and get up out of here. I love y'all, and I hope you have a great night. Let me know if you want a part 2. Good night.